I'm Rob Nash Boulden, and I'm the Director of Data Centers for Black & Veatch. So we help clients develop engineering and construction projects for data centers. I've said this before, so if you interview me next year, you may hear it again, but this is the most exciting time for data centers ever. Edge is a very important piece for our clients. We're still trying to find out what the killer app or driving use case will be. We're still very carefully following the money to see where the investments are going to come. Our clients, those in utilities, government, and other industries that are maybe more inclined to be followers rather than leaders in some of those areas, have embraced it less. Those who are in cloud, colo, and networks are all in. So it really does depend on the vertical market. And you can tell that from your research and graphs that I showed in my presentation. There's a variety of folks in the middle and just trying to figure out what edge is for them. We think that edge is not about data centers. It's not about servers. The growth is coming in networks. The growth is coming in mobile to mobile and the way that we will use that data. So Stephen, we consume data, but that's not what this is about. It's not about consuming data. It's about using data to educate, to form algorithms, to shape our world and our view of the world using that data. Edge is going to be mobile to mobile, device to device, peer to peer, app to app. The data center is going to be the utility that essentially facilitates that interaction. What form that takes, less important than what's really going to happen, and that will shape that form of the industry. So when we look at Black & Veatch as a provider of power, water, and telecommunications, we think that edge is going to be very much like that people are going to consume edge in the same way that they consume any other utility eventually. The best way to answer that is for us is to try to see through the client's eyes rather than our own. So when we look at those problems and try to solve them, we try to take the client's perspective. That company's view on edge is not right, wrong, or indifferent. It's their view. We want to help facilitate and educate so that that client can make great decisions for their business without telling them what's going to happen or what would be good for them. It's about being a good listener. It's about maybe seeing through their eyes. So mobile networks are in constant flux. We see 5G as an enabler of edge, not a solution, not a problem solver for edge. It's a conduit. It's a way that mobile networks will better allocate, process, and allow businesses and consumers to consume edge. And remember, consume is a bad word for us. We're not going to just consume data or just consume edge. We're going to use it to shape our world and to share. So informing, understanding, and knowing that they're very fluid and going to inevitably be peer-to-peer, device-to-device, app-to-app, that really kind of shapes our view. So I think from a perspective of if you're going to try to predict where edge is going to go, follow the money. So if someone is willing to pay an extra penny, dollar, a bit toward this revolution or evolution of edge, follow the money. Where the investments and bets are being made is where the plays will emerge. A killer app won't create a network, and a network can't create a killer app. So follow the money. Find out where the spend is going. All networks won't be equal. Everyone won't have the same access to 5G and to mobile networks, depending on where they are in the world. I also say, look at your business and come to folks like us who can see through your eyes, help you understand what's possibly coming, and then help you devise a plan to get there. So I'm a self-professed geek with regard to edge. Last year, we partnered with Data Center Dynamics to develop one of the very first industry white papers on edge. Since there are a lot more, and I can't believe it's only been a year, I reread our white paper today and think of the things that have already happened and changed, the developments that have been made. At this pace, at this speed, it's going to be pretty exciting to see. And my Edge colleagues and peers are here, so who better to discuss it with?